What is going on, nerds? Today I'm playing in the Blue Ditto Weekly number 5 tournament with Charizard EX, which is kind of a fun deck. That is pretty much what a lot of people are playing right now, but I've never actually played it on stream. I'm definitely playing it now because I want to prepare for post-rotation, where I'm definitely playing Charizard. So it's good to prepare. So yeah, tournament's about to start. We'll see how I do in it. I expect to do pretty well. And yeah, looking forward to this. My Zard deck list is generally pretty standard. It's got the new Charmeleon that prevents all effects of attacks. Use that prevents Sableye and prevents TM Devolution. It's got double TM Devolution, so I pretty much auto-win the Charizard mirror match, which is pretty cool. And the tournament will start any second now, which is cool as well. Looking forward to it. Oh, I should probably post this in my Discord server. So I've got a pretty cool Discord server that you guys can definitely join. It's possible I'll do a giveaway of code cards there soon, so if you want to get that giveaway, I definitely recommend joining the server. Okay. Awesome. Tournament should start any second now. Pretty cool. And then we'll see how I do. I think Charizard should be a pretty good deck, but I will admit I'm not super experienced with the deck. So we'll see how I do. I'm also going to put up a poll ahead of time. Hey, welcome, Arctic. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to put up a poll for y'all while I wait for the tournament to start. And the poll will be, is Charizard EX the best deck? So I would love to see how y'all fill that out. And now it's time for the tournament. I am fighting a Banette EX deck. It's actually kind of scary because Charizard is really reliant on Rare Candy. So that could definitely cause me issues. I'm not too worried, but just if he gets an early lock on me, it could cause issues. In fact, I think this is a matchup I want to go first to prevent him getting an early item lock on me. Kind of weird. Definitely kind of tough. But this is for sure winnable. We'll see how it goes. As long as I just get like one Zard up early, I should be fine. But if he gets like the turn 1 item block, it could be very tough. We'll see how this goes. He's also got a Gothitelle, which once per turn, look at the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck and put one back, put the other card on the bottom, which is really interesting. He's also got a Gengar that once per turn you may switch your active with one on your bench, which could actually be really tough if I try and stall him, which is probably a strategy. He's also got Brute Bonnet, which can poison if it has Ancient Booster Capsule, along with Radiant Hisuian Sneasler. Which definitely seems odd to me. Anyway. Send out a challenge. Good luck to him. We'll see how I do. I think this is a relatively good matchup, but it's definitely losable. Tails. I hope I can go first here. Okay, so I definitely want to go first because I want to get the earliest Rare Candy possible without him locking me. Because if he locks me down, I just have a really bad situation. At least that's a... I guess it would have been a good hand if it wasn't mulligan, but it's a mulligan's. I do start with Charmander, and I have an Arven as well. I can't use the Arven, but that's okay. I can use it next turn. The worry is he gets turn 1 item lock, and I'm just kind of shut down. Can get a Charmeleon in play, which is good, but it's still very tough. I think I might Ultra Ball for Rotom V here, to be honest. I think that makes sense. He does play 2 PAF. I think I can lose a Fire Energy and a Choice Belt. Because I don't need Choice Belt to knock anything out. And if I'm just doing Fire Energy, I want to keep Vacuum because he does play a PAF. And I'll get a Rotom V. Because there's no way he's knocking me out immediately. And I want to get as many cards as possible to just get set up. I think that's worth it. It's a little bit weird, but considering I'm fighting a Banette deck, this is correct. That's pretty good. Unless he item locks me, in which case it could be tough. But I just gotta expect he gets Tails, right? That's kind of what I gotta hope. If he gets Tails, I'm in a really good position. If he gets Heads, I need to be worried. It's really just a coin flip to determine how this game, if this game is hard or easy. Which I hate having to win based on a coin flip, but sometimes that happens. Maybe getting Rotom was a mistake just because it does increase my board size artificially. Which is kind of scary because it means it can knock me out more easily. But I'm not too worried about it. It's just a really hard situation in general here. We'll see how the coin flip goes. Okay. He attaches the bench? Does that mean he's not trying to item lock me? Oh, he's switching, that's why. Okay, because he wants to get rid of the poison. Well, does the item lock stick? That's the question here. Oh, thank goodness. Well, I'm in a really good position then. It's a really, really good position. I like this a lot.
So hot.
Okay, so I'll Rare Candy Charizard and use its ability. And now I can start hitting some really high damage. Ooh, I'm kind of low on energy. I didn't even realize I had double energy prize. Probably fine, but it's not ideal for sure. And Zard is only the best deck I'm trying to place one, not if you're actually trying to win. That goes to my boy Toadscroll. Yeah, Toadscroll's a fun deck for sure. I've seen a lot of memeing about it on All Out Blitzel server. Also, hi Arven. I don't understand why I'm being called Arven, to be honest. TM Devo is not needed in this matchup, to be honest. I think I just trash it. I just take it out, and I can even attach it, maybe, unless I'm not... I don't think I'm going to use Iono, actually, so I have no reason to attach it. Arven. I'm going to get a Level Ball. I might as well get another Diva. I don't need Divas in this matchup, so I can just pull them out of my deck. I'm definitely not Arven, but it's kind of funny that you call me that, so I kind of like it. I'll get the one that removes the stadium. I think I trashed the Devos because they do count as trainers. And the less trainers I have in my hand, the better my situation is. Get rid of the capsule, actually. I mean, he can get another capsule, to be honest. He's only playing 2, though, so I think it makes sense to get rid of capsule. Could get rid of Town Store, but he's not playing many. He is playing Seal Stone, so maybe it makes more sense to do that. But I'm just going to do this. And then I'll knock him out. So, Banette barely does any damage right now, which is very good for me. You look like Arven. I don't really understand that, man. I know you call me Arven, but I don't get it. Toadscroll is... I know I call it Tentacruel, but Toadscroll is definitely fun. See, but I don't know, man. It seems so weak to me. It does have a good Zard matchup, I think. So that's kind of good for Tentacruel, is that it has a good Zard matchup. Maybe Radiant Zard makes it tough for Zard, but I still think it's a pretty good matchup overall. But other than that, it's tough against the meta. Okay, another Shop It. Shub It. Chorus. Okay, that's fine. Thing is, he's just not knocking me out here, and that is bad for him. He needs to do a lot of damage to really do anything against me here. He's sort of Gengar. I feel like I kind of like him getting rid of that. What's annoying for him is that Banette is weak to Dark. So I just want to hit his Banette, and that's really hard for him. Maybe I should have put down Radiant Charizard, because it's actually something he can easily trap, which is not ideal. So probably shouldn't have put it down just because of how easy it is to trap. Because obviously he's going to try and trap my Radiant Charizard here. Yeah, and gets a Seal Stone. So, yep, going after my Radiant Charizard for sure. Yeah, I think I might have messed up by putting it down. Well, I'm not too worried, but it's definitely not ideal. I think I Iono to dig deeper here. Yeah, definitely should not have put down Radiant Charizard, honestly. No way, he doesn't boss me? Oh, he already used Chorus, that's why. Do I start powering up Radiant Charizard so I can, like, retreat it? I mean, I don't have much energy, but I think I can Iono here, to be honest. I just want to dig deeper and put his boss back on the bottom. Alright. I'm item locked, so I can't do too much. I don't have many items in hand, though, so that's good. Just 360. That was a weird animation. Maybe because I clicked on the Banette, it messed up the animation, but that was ugly. Okay. There's one of the energies out of my prizes. I got one in the discard, which is tough, so it's going to be actually pretty hard to retreat Radiant Zard because of the fact that I have one in the discard. Well, maybe he'll find boss, but he's already used Lumineon and 4 Steel Stones. That's going to be kind of hard. Ooh, is he going for the Gothitelle? That's kind of fun. Still think that's kind of tough for him, though. Capsule, okay. Well, now the Bonnet can poison again. This ball. Ooh, I've got boss as well. So I can kind of boss things that are important to him. Like if I trap Root Bonnet, he's in a tough position. He does play 3 Switch, which helps him, but still kind of tough. Catch. Where's Banette? Retreat. Yikes. So I just boss Shup it, right? I mean, he does poison me, but bossing Shup it just completely shuts him out, I feel like. I can get a Pidgey, which can get me into a Pidgeot with that candy. I don't need another Charmander, I don't think. I could put one down, though. And, yeah, I'm not going to attach to it. I'm just going to boss Shup it and Burning Darkness to knock it out. No more Shup it for you. And I can Rare Candy for another boss on the Lumineon next turn and probably win that way. 30. I mean, the poison's doing good damage, but it doesn't have a Banette to knock me out. And even right now, Banette wouldn't knock me out. So, I'm chilling. Ghastly, okay. It's not a Shuppet. Gonna pound me. Oh, he's down 3 Shuppets. That's a lot. How many Shuppets is he playing? He's only playing 3 Shuppets. So, I Rare Candy a Pidgeot and use it to search out another boss, and then that just wins me the game. Wow. Rare Candy, Pidgeot. Pidgeot, yep, that's the game. Alright, that was a fast game 1. I mean, I have like 20 minutes left, so I might as well just play another fun game with Charizard, considering I have plenty of time. I feel like there's no reason not to. I'm definitely gonna finish it. Very interesting deck I fought game 1. Very unique for sure. Alrighty. Start with Charmander, pretty good. Yeah, I like that start. Did I choose to go first? I might have messed up and choosing to go first, honestly. I'm thinking I might have. We'll see. I know if I'm going first or second, but actually with this hand going first isn't terrible. I am going first. I might have chosen that myself. I'm so used to playing Mew. So if I chose it, that's kind of a mistake, but I'm not too worried about it. Guess I get Rotom. And I get Charmander. That one. Maybe I'll get that one. No Charmeleon prize. How many energy prize? It looks like I have a Charizard prize. 5. Okay, so 1 energy prize. Zard prize. Pidgeot prize. Okay. This isn't looking too bad. I think I put down Jirachi. And then I just Rotom to draw some cards. That's cool. I like my setup here. Okay. Ultra PAF, that's good. I didn't even check if Sailstone is prize. I don't think it was though. Double Tina. Wow. Is he gonna Abyss Seeking here? Probably. Guess that makes sense. This is kind of a scary matchup, but it's definitely winnable. I should probably update my record. Considering I'm 1-0 now. There we go. Yep, Abyss Seeking as I expected. I prefer not to have to use Seal Stone, but it looks like I might have to if I want to get an attack here. I guess I can... yeah, I might have to. Yeah. I prefer not to, but I also need to rely on getting that attack here. It's pretty important to me. Kind of like using the Switch, because I like Heat Tackle. Well, Heat Tackle only finishes off the V, to be honest. But it's still kind of nice to have it available. Ultra Ball, I'll get rid of the Switch and the Pidgey for Zard. I'll attach Stone. Use Stone. What do I get off Stone? I think I get an Artazon. Yeah. Put out Artazon. Use Artazon. Get down to Mew. I like having Mew here. Not having Manaphy is kind of rough in this matchup, because a lot of people play Manaphy, but I actually don't play Manaphy. I don't think it's necessary, but it definitely makes this matchup slightly tougher. I'm not too worried about it, though. Also evolved the Charmeleon. And then Burning Darkness for 180, which is pretty solid damage, but not perfect. Okay. L, Zard player. Should have gotten rid of PAF. Yeah, I managed to get rid of PAF. I had the ability. W Zard players. Looks like I got some mixed opinions on whether Zard players are W or L. Personally, I think... I don't know, I'm kind of mixed. It's better than playing against Lost Zone. I agree, Zard is more fun to play against than Lost Zone. Lost Zone just takes forever a lot of times. They just do so much in a turn. At least Zard is pretty straightforward. You're not using the new Mander. I'm using the new Melian. They're not a new Mander. We don't have an auto KO. Yeah, that's true as well. Zard does not have an auto KO. Auto KO and Tina is kind of crazy. Dr. Alfred, there's no new Charmander, but there's a new Charmeleon, and that's what I have right here. Touch there, okay. You gonna bring that up? Maybe it'll be nice to have a switch, so I could like switch into Charmeleon, boss him, knock him out. Ooh, does he have the attack? That would be kind of crazy. PAF, thought that was probably coming, to be honest. Abyss Seeking, okay. Will I boss that Tina? No, I don't think so. I think I Iono the Abyss Seeking back. Maybe. This is a weird choice. I think I Iono the Abyss Seeking back to the bottom of the deck. I think that's correct. It also allows me to like dig deeper. Ooh, I like that. I don't have the energy, but I can still evolve. And then I'll Iono his Abyss Seeking. So the cards he chose to keep go to the bottom. No Pidgeot, that's okay. Just Burning Darkness for knockout. Hope the prizes are alright. This is kind of a weird situation, but I wouldn't say it's bad. I'd say it's pretty good. Melian, that's what I meant. Okay, gotcha. Hey, Let me be wrong, like normal Clodsire boy. You're not always wrong. You have some good ideas, but yeah. I am for sure playing the new Charmeleon. It's just so good. Blocking TM Devolution can be really important. So I think it's totally correct to play it just because of the fact that it blocks TM Devolution. That's really important. With Knights, if he knocks him out, I have the Mew available. Just really nice to have, Chorus. Okay. Well, he might be getting the Star Requiem here, which is pretty darn good for him. And then I'm going to wish I had Iono, but no, I don't have Iono. So, that's kind of sad. But if he doesn't get a Tina V star, I can actually boss another Tina V, and that should really hurt him. I'm kind of hoping he didn't find a Tina V star, just so I can boss Tina V. If he star recommends me, just bossing Tina V is so good. Ah, he has another V star. Never mind. So how much do I do now? I do 240, so a choice belt is not enough to knock him out. Which is tough. Choice Bout is close, but it does knock him out with Radiant Zard, to be honest. So that could be the play if I could get Radiant Zard play available. But I don't think I have Radiant Zard play available. And I don't have Choice Bout available either. I can Arven for Choice Bout, of course, but... So Requiem, that's fine. I just need to kind of get Radiant Zard play available in a bit. If I can get Radiant Zard on the board, that'd be great. Right now, I just do a simple attack, though. Nothing too special. Rare Candy to Pidgeot. I still play both Bibarel and Pidgeot. No one can tell me different. That's really interesting. I'll check the rest of the chat later. I'm gonna finish my turn. I'm a little bit busy. Let's see. I think Arven gets me a Stadium replacement. Question which one? Vacuum, that's the only one I can get, and Choice Belt, I think. Yeah. So apparently I have a Vacuum prize, it looks like. That's kind of tough. I can Vacuum away VIP. Go to Path. Good thing is he's not knocking out my Charizard. Bad thing is pretty much everything else about my situation. I think I get Radiant Charizard just available here. I think I get it and I put it down, to be honest. He can go after it, but that kind of messes up his prize trade. So I think it's just correct to get it and put it down. Attach. I will attach the Choice Belt as well. I'm fine with kind of losing a little bit of setup just to do this. Okay, let me check chat. Alright. Are you going to consider going? I barely built over Pidgeot. First day of rotation, I'm going back to being a full-time competitor. Yeah, that's a good idea. I feel like rotation definitely changed the format, and it could be fun to be a competitor again. Look at my round 1 opponent's list. I'll look at that in a set, Arctic, after I finish this game. The ability blocks damage on the bench. How bad is it, Arctic? It is greedy, but... Okay, sorry, I'm just reading out the chat. I probably should just answer it. It's greedy, but if you have a setup, it leads you to the other 99% of the... Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Sorry, just reading over chat. I see some interesting stuff. I don't really know what to comment on exactly, but definitely some cool stuff in chat. Y'all definitely know what you're talking about related to the game. Collapsed? So, I think I put Collapsed down and get rid of Rotom. Just because I want a Stadium removal here. Put Collapsed down. Drop Rotom. And I want... Oh, I could Iono. I like Ionoing here over Research. I do like that better. Quite a bit better, actually. The one problem is if he bosses my Radiant Charizard and then Greninjas. Chances are it doesn't happen, but it's... Oh, he's down all his water. That's not going to happen. Attach Zard. I do have Arven for... Oh, I'm out of Stadium removals, actually, so I can't Arven for a Stadium removal. I'll have to, like, Mew. No, Mew doesn't even get me that. That's weird. I think I have a Vacuum prize, though, right? So if I pull the Vacuum out of the prizes right here, I'm in a really good position. Otherwise, it could be scary if he finds a path. There's the Vacuum. Okay. So, this is still kind of a weird situation, but if he essentially Ionos me, or Rock Sands me, into any way to get a Stadium removal, I just win. I also have Mew to try and draw into the Vacuum, or if I find an Arven, I also win. So, I feel like Roxanne has a pretty good chance of working for me. How many paths is he down? That's another question. He has 2 paths there. He has 2 paths there. He's out of path. So he can't even lock me down. And he can't get Greninja because he's down 2 water. So I feel like I can just win here. If he goes after Charizard, I actually lose my choice bout if he goes after Charizard. I didn't even realize that. So that's the one way he wins, actually. What, he passes? Oh my gosh. So wait, how many energy does Charizard need? It costs 2 less, it needs 3 energy. So I don't have quite enough. And my Switch is down, actually. Ooh, I'm actually stuck in the active. That's weird. Oh gosh. Well, I can Super Rod in some energy. And I guess a Charmander. This is actually kind of weird. I don't know exactly what to do here. I might really actually tell myself to be ready to catch between rounds and and they're expensive. Arven. What do I even get? I don't need a counter catcher, but I can get the Devo, take that out. And get a Level Ball just to get a Charmander later. I feel like I want to Pidgeot for a Fire Energy just to guarantee the attack next turn. If he gets another Tina V-Star, it could be weird, actually. That's the one worry. But yeah, I thin this out. And I Pidgeot for a Fire Energy. Just to guarantee knockout next turn if he misses what he needs. Okay, this is very odd. This is not ideal at all. Would it make more sense to boss than Arven? I'm not sure. I don't think I need any TM Devos, do I? I actually need at least one. I'll just burn one of them, though. I don't need it. And then end turn. This is interesting. Devo and Zard, I hate it, lol. It's really ridiculous. Need a mana replay. Why did your list play T-Devo? Because I auto-win Charizard with double Devo, essentially. Devo, yeah. I mean, it's auto-winning the mirror, and the mirror is really popular right now. So I think it's worth it. Maybe I don't need double Devo, but I think I kind of like it. Honestly, I haven't tested Zard much, though, so maybe it's incorrect. Okay. So I just knock out his Tina now, right? Yeah, a boss knock out his Tina, because I didn't find another Tina, so I just win. The thing is, he couldn't Greninja because he had 2 water down, so I didn't ever need to worry about that being an issue. Now I just win. Devo is a card that when you really need it, you really need it. Yeah, true. It's really good in the mirror match. It's also not bad against Guardy. And sometimes weird decks is good against. You know, I'm bringing a pillow to... I'm looking back in the chat. You know, I'm bringing a pillow or two to Nationals just in case my opponents are on PZ or Chi and PAL. That's going to be fun. Bringing a pillow is pretty funny. Yeah, I definitely recommend bringing a pillow. Hate the Mew. The Mew is really strong. That's what's tough, is that it rotates. So that really hurts Zard, just the Mew rotating. Anyway, I'm going to briefly look in the meta. Oh, Arctic wanted me to look at who his round 1 opponent was. Okay. Gardevoir? I'm interested in this Gardevoir list. Mewtwo V-Star, Mew EX, Dedenne EX, Radiant Alakazam, Espathra EX, Clefable. What in the world is this deck? Okay, Arctic, that is a crazy Guardy. Crazy Guardy, oh my gosh. That's hilarious, I love it. But I also know it's an absolutely terrible deck. And Mawile too, to beat the mirror, I guess. This is clunky. It's really bad. I know it's really bad. But I guess it did okay. Very weird, for sure. Not very good. Anyway, looking at the meta, the most popular deck is Giratina Lost Zone Box. Not everyone's playing Radiant Greninja. About half of people playing Spiritomb. That's surprising. I've been playing without Mew since this thing. Trust me, it's not needed at all. It's so good, I feel like. Especially in the Mew VMAX matchup. It's really good. In the Tina and Mew VMAX matchup, both of those, it feels so good to have. I feel like it's so important in both of those, so... I don't know, man. Whoever's playing Tropius and Tina is trolling so much. That's such a weird tech. Definitely not worth it. Interesting that not everyone has 2 Roxanne. I would expect everyone to play at least 2, but maybe not. 3.57 Jet. Everyone needs to play 4 Jet. I've talked about this so many times. You need to play 4 Jet. A lot of people don't appreciate your Zard Shrink. I mean, I think it's cool that you got a Zard Shriek. That's pretty awesome. Legitimately had to switch to a Meme Vitality Spring Blastoise just because I was bored of winning. Wow. I'm aware I don't have room for Mew because I opted for both. Didn't Pidgeot. Oh, that's true. If you have both, you don't have room. That is such an interesting list. Both BRL and Pidgeot. That is crazy. But if it works for you, maybe it's good. I don't know. I don't think it's great, but good job of doing all your locals with it, at least. I'm glad. Not everyone playing 2 boss. A little weird to me, I guess, because on average you're 1.14 counter catchers. People are playing a few more of those than boss sometimes, but I feel like boss is definitely the better one to have 2 of. How many rope are people playing? 1.1 for escape rope. I think 1 rope is good. Hey, son. Welcome, Binglix Bing. Bixing? I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce that last one. Anyway, I'll just call you Bingliz. Welcome, Bingliz. Kind of interesting to call me son, but I'm all for it. I can be your son. That sounds kind of suspicious out of context, but whatever. Anyway, next round starts in 1 minute, but let's look at the next most popular deck. One less than Tina is Charizard. Bro, it looks like multiple people are playing Gengar just because it auto wins a Snorlax stall matchup. It's not worth it to play. It's really not. Do not play Gengar. It's not at all worth it. Alright, anyway. Mew, Manaphy. Also, Gengar doesn't necessarily beat the Pidgeot build either because they can Define Span and one-hit you. Bro, these President AI vids are getting hilarious. Just got recommended Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton. Master Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel vid? That sounds absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, that is a weird AI vid. Oh, you're my stepdad. Gotcha, Bingless. Only a few channels are really good writers, though. Yeah, I could see that. I feel like the AI is everywhere, and it's probably going to be a lot of really poor writing. Anyway, looks like more people got the Meteor, more people got the Gengar. You really care that much about beating Snorlax stall? Like, I feel like you shouldn't. Also, it looks like a good bit of people are still playing the other Charmeleon. Not everyone's focusing on the new Charmeleon. Which is interesting. I'd expect everyone to be playing the new one. But maybe not everyone decided is correct. Some people are like thinking that the other one's still better. And the other one does do a good bit more damage, but also damages itself. So I feel like the new one is generally the better Charmeleon. I don't know. And then Pidgeot, yeah, that's not surprising. The rest of the list isn't really surprising. I guess 0.38 Justified Gloves. I really like the Devo over Justified Gloves. I actually kind of like Double Devo, just winning the mirror. Also, another reason for Double Devo, I know Arctic mentioned it, is because I don't know how to play the mirror right now. And so I prefer to beat the mirror without knowing how to play it. So Devo is a brain-dead strategy to beat better players than you playing Charizard. If I fight a better Charizard player, I beat the mirror. So, as a new Charizard player, it's kind of just a fun way to beat the mirror easily. Kind of cheesy, but it works. So, it's kind of a dumb idea though, to be honest. But that's why I have it. And they're with Joe, okay. Presidential Zomboid? What in the world? Some weird stuff. Zorax Saw is a mid-deck. You are correct, Bingliz. It is definitely a mid-deck. You made Joey a moral psychopath? I'm not getting into politics here. Definitely not getting into politics. Kyogre Lost Box with Roaring Moon. I feel like this should be favored because he doesn't play the Mawile. So I think this is just favored. Does it make sense to put down Rotom V against any Kyogre deck. Yeah, they play COD Zombies. Yeah, I feel like it's not worth putting down Rotom V against a Kyogre Lost Box, right? That doesn't feel right to me. Because that really helps him use Kyogre. So probably not worth it. Alright, I gotta restart. Love when live makes me do that. Alrighty. I'm glad the chat is active today. It hasn't been like, I don't know. One of my locals obsessed with Snorlax, saying Mew is free, like, bro, your deck is power. Mew is not a free deck for Snorlax. Actually, both variants of Mew should be favored against Snorlax. If they have Tina, or not Tina, if they have Turo, it's a ridiculously good matchup. But even if they don't have Turo, it should be favored. So I feel like it's just a really good matchup for you. Even as Fusion Mew, like, I beat Snorlax. I guess Fusion Mew is more favored than Double Turbo, but Double Turbo is still a favored deck against Snorlax. It's just, you can really shut him down. Judge Path hurts Snorlax more than you'd expect. And also, you can literally retreat with Fusion Energy. Because attaching Fusion Energy turns off Snorlax's ability, and then he can just retreat. So a good Mew player should always beat it. A lot of players don't know that's how it works, but I go second. Like, Snorlax is not free from you. And yes, it's a pile. Snorlax is just, sometimes doesn't get set up pretty commonly. It has really bad setup. So, this match is a little worrisome without the Manaphy. I still don't think Manaphy is necessary, though. I mean, looking at the lists that have been doing well recently, they don't tend to play Manaphy. So I'm not, like, super worried about not having that. I feel like in this situation, I honestly do need to get down Rotom, which is tough with Kyogre, but it's really not that bad. I'm not too worried about it. If I had Manaphy, this would be easier for sure. Tough is I can also lost him in his Roaring Moon, which hurts him a lot, as well as possibly other pieces of his deck. Cramorant and Comfy, okay, that's fine. All right, he uses flower selecting, sounds good. Let's see what he gets rid of. Seems like he has a hard choice because he's doing it a little bit slowly. I love when flower selecting gives hard choices. Much prefer that. Alright. Manually retreating, meaning he doesn't have a switching option? That's kind of crazy. I like when he got rid of a Super Rod. That seems weird. He is playing 3 Super Rods, so it's not terrible, but I still think it's a little bit odd to get rid of a Super Rod generally. Passes. Yikes. Arven. VIP. I guess I get Seal Stone. It's like not ideal to get Rotom down. It's not terrible. Wow. 3 Fire Index. I got 2 prized. I got a not much. I guess I have a Charizard prize. How many boss are gone? No, I'm fine with bosses. This is weird though. I do have to get down Rotom just in case of Greninja. I could always Ultra Ball. No, it's not worth Ultra Balling. So get this. Get double Stadium Rules, I think. No, I have to get Rotom, of course, because I'm attaching the Seal Stone to it. I guess I can Mew first. Level Ball. Sounds good. That could be a little more setup. Level Ball. For... It doesn't really matter what Charmander, I guess. I get this in case he tries to Moon. Although Moon doesn't damage himself, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. Stone. VIP. feel like, do I need to leave a space for Jirachi? I feel like I need to fill my bench enough. I don't need to leave a space for Jirachi right now, honestly. It's not important to me. And draw some cards. I don't need Devo in this matchup. He's not playing any evolutions. I can hold it for an Ultra Ball play, though, so, yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. This is good. I should be able to Iono in a sec as well, which is really nice. Just get rid of its future. He got rid of Pokegear. That makes me think he has a Colress in hand. Either that or he had to, like, keep Kyogre or something, which is possible. Brings up Comfy. He really doesn't seem that set up, which is surprising considering how big his hand is, but some of his big hands just don't have what they need. Manaphy, there's a gear. Colress, darn. It's okay. I have Iono available, which means I'm not that worried. Okay. Sounds good. Just throw water. How many water is he down? He's down 1. He plays 4. So he's not down many. He's also got 2 in the discard, though, which is kind of tough for him. It definitely feels like he's relatively low on resources in general. Not, like, deadly in how low he is, but it's definitely tough. Part Cram, I was kind of expecting him to do that. So he knocks me out, which is fine. Ooh, he puts on Moon. So I cannot knock Moon out, which is tough. It's not that worrisome, but it does allow him to possibly use it in the near future. But that's probably fine overall. I think I do get Jirachi down here. Ultra Ball away, double Technical Machine. I need to get a Pidgeot. Then I'll use Pidgeot for Rare Candy to get a Charizard, which is awesome. What's nice, if he one-hits my Charizard, I can actually knock him out with my Charmander. It's actually pretty big. I think I'd leave an energy there, to be honest. I don't see a point in getting another one, considering I can manually attach to the Charmander. I'll put down Jirachi, and now Iono. There we go. Pretty good. Jeez. So I see, let me check if he's playing TM Devo. He's not playing TM Devo, so I can safely get up another Zard. But I'm still going to leave that Mander available. I guess that does lose me an energy, which is fine, I guess. But I did lose an energy to do that. It's fine. I'm not too worried about it. Choice Bout is pretty useless in this matchup, but I'll still attach it here. I don't need to use Vacuum or anything. I just knock him out here. Yeah, that's fine. Thing is, if he knocks me out with the Moon, I can easily knock him out in return and possibly even Lost Zone him. That is questionable if I want to knock him out with Zard or Charmander. But honestly, I think I knock him out with Zard just because Iron Hands can take 2 prizes off of Charmander. I also do like Collapsed Stadium to remove the Rotom from my field. Ooh. That seems tough to lose a Colress. I'm sure he did not want to do that. Ooh, he's got rid of hands too. And a Roxanne. He's just losing a lot of important resources. Rope. Bring up Pidgeot. I don't think he's... Yeah, he can't Iron Hands knock it out. So I'm bringing that Pidgeot. It's fine. Oh, he could Gouging. I didn't... Maybe I should have brought the Charizard because of that, honestly. Although I could have missed stuff. I think I still made the correct decision, but that is a little bit scary. Because I am losing an important resource. Well, he does knock me out. But I knock him out in return, so I'm probably good. Problem is I don't Lost Zone him in return, which is kind of what I wanted to do. I think I actually... No, do I attack with Charmander or Charizard? I think I attack with Charizard. It's possible he gets Moon, right? Yeah, I probably should have brought up Zard instead of what I actually brought up. So I can Lost Zone his Pokestop. I think that is correct. Do I Lumineon for Iono? I mean, Kyogre probably wins in the game anyway, so I think I do Lumineon for Iono. Definitely nothing ideal here. But this is correct, I feel like. We'll see if I find Lost City. I would love to, but if I don't, whatever. I don't find Lost City, that's okay. I just knock him out. He's not Lost Zone, which is tough, but manageable. The thing is, he got a really small hand, which I feel like is really good for me. Okay. I also can... Oh, there are no entry to Super Rod in. That's okay. This is a really tough situation. I should not have brought the Pidgeot. That was definitely a mistake. Should have just brought the Zard and let him knock that out. But I would not be surprised if he has just a poor setup here. He needs to find a good bit of stuff, and he needs to find it fast. Gets it a Rod. Yikes. He's gonna have some trouble later, I feel like, if he wants to get a Kyogre. See if Chorus. That was a fast choice though, because of a Comfy. No way he switches into another Comfy, right? No way! He gets another Comfy. That's crazy. It's very well possible he finds everything he needs soon. Gets rid of Mirage Gate. It means he probably has a Chorus. Either that or it's like a Kyogre or something, which is possible. Pokestop, okay. Chorus, another Chorus down. He did find a PAL pad, but another Chorus down is really tough for him. How many vacuums am I down? If I can vacuum Pokestop, that'll be huge. I'm only down one vacuum. I think I might have another in deck. Okay. Good. I gotta get rid of Pokestop. Oh, that gets rid of Pokestop. It does get him another Pokemon to play though, so I would prefer to vacuum Arven. Yeah, I'll get vacuum. Yep. That's fine. Just would love to vacuum the Pokestop instead. Because Artazon actually gets him more set up. And hit him for knockout. Sounds good. Take a prize. That's a fire interview. Awesome. I'm very worried he's going to dig deep enough to Kyogre. There's a good chance he can't. Is there a Chorus? A Rote? We'll see. He's down so many pieces. He's on 3 Cart, 3 Rote. Wow. 2 Rod, a Mirage, 2 Mirage Gate. Chorus. Counter Catcher. Anything he brings up, I can just manually retreat. Attach. Retreat. I'll save the Rare Candy to actually get the energy back. And we'll Super Rod. And energy. I don't need the Pidgeot, but I don't need the Mew either. I'll just get the energy to go with the Rare Candy Zard. And knock him out. If he doesn't have game here, he just loses, pretty much. Apologies for noise in the background. My dog is chewing on a treat really loudly. Okay. Nest Ball for Kyogre. I assume Stabilize. Where's the Kyogre? Is it... Oh, it's probably in hand. Well, Jirachi prevents him from stabilizing my bench, which is good. Okay. In theory, I just have game here. Because Chorus doesn't dig deep enough. How many Pokestops do you have left? He has 1 Pokestop left. He could technically, like, Chorus in the Pokestop. And also use all his Comfies and maybe win. But that would be really tough. Dog, can you please eat your treat quieter? My gosh. It's annoying. Power selecting. Is there a Chorus? What I'd love is like to be a really hard choice of like Chorus and some other really important resource. If it's a choice between like a Chorus, that looks like a hard choice for sure. Choice between a Chorus and Super Rod or Chorus and Recycler, he probably just loses. What did he get rid of? I didn't even see what he got rid of. Oh no. Pokestop. That could get him it. That could get him it. Ooh, those are important resources. Wish he hit a Chorus instead of those things. Because he could technically switch into the other Comfy and then Chorus. If he has a switching option, but he might not. Because he's down a lot of switching options. He only has 2 switching options left, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he only has 2 switching options left, and he might not have found them. It's very well possible he doesn't have any switching options left. But if he does, he has a chance. So I guess he's holding on to hope that he's switching options. Rod, okay. Sounds good. Very interested to see if he has a game here. Dog, be quieter, my goodness. I hope the mic doesn't pick that up. Okay. What's he getting back with Rod? Definitely needs to get back a few water. What, just 1 water? I guess he has some energy in deck already, so he might have enough because there's some in deck. He's got to find a lot here. If he has Chorus in hand, he could win. I doubt he does, but maybe he does and I just don't realize it. Oh, ew, he needs another Mirage Gate as well. Well, let's see what he has. Nest Ball, okay, that thins. The thing is, Energy Recycler doesn't put enough energy in deck, right? I guess he can attack from hand, 1 energy. And then Energy Recycler does put enough in deck. Freaks, okay. Brings up Comfy. Guess Chorus can find a switching option. The thing is, like, Chorus and Recycler, then he probably loses, right? Gets rid of Nest Ball, that's a good thing to find. Because that's something he doesn't need, but it might not have anything else. All he needs is a Chorus! And he's got 3 left, right? No way he doesn't have a Chorus. I feel like that's all he needs. Switch card, okay. And then Chorus, right? I feel like Chorus is enough here. He has 2 Chorus in deck. I'd assume one of them is in hand at this point. Recycler, okay. Now he just needs a Mirage. I guess Mirage Gate's not enough. He also needs... Whoa, he can't Chorus with a Recycler like that. Another Recycler? I didn't realize he was... Oh, he's playing 2 Recycler. I didn't realize that. So he could actually hit it. It's possible he hits it, but he also could hit resources he doesn't want. He doesn't have to hit much, though, and he has a bunch of energy in deck. He could win this. We'll see if he gets lucky. Very luck-based. He wins. Right? Ah, so darn. Barely missed it. Maybe Manaphy's worth playing. I've just noticed most people don't play it. Can't believe he found what he needed. Because he had a lot of cards in his deck that were not energy, but he still hit 4. Well. Alright. That's my first loss. What happened to Manaphy? I don't have Manaphy in my deck. I've been essentially looking at the lists that have been doing well recently, and none of them play Manaphy. So I've just been assuming it's not necessary. Let me actually show y'all. Let me look at Dortmund. So the highest placing one. Where is it? This one. This one does play Manaphy. Second place. Second highest placing. Where is it? That's still the highest placing. I was looking around. Second highest placing. Manaphy. What? I could swear I found a bunch with no Manaphy. So this one. No. What? I could swear. I literally looked earlier and most weren't playing Manaphy. What tournament was I looking at? I could swear they weren't playing Manaphy. I could swear I looked it up and they were not playing Manaphy. What tournament? Wait, maybe I was looking at Knoxville? There's some tournament where people are not playing Manaphy. What is going on? Apparently others do play. I'm confused. But what's weird, I looked at a tournament and looked at like every list and I'm like, there's no Manaphy. I don't know what tournament it was, but there's a recent tournament that nobody seemed to be playing Manaphy in day 2. I can't find the list. It's weird. I was like looking at them. There were no Manaphys. Yeah, so this one is... It's a Bieber though, so that's not the same. Yeah, most of them are playing Manaphy. What is going on? My mind is playing tricks on me. I could swear I found some that didn't play Manaphy. Oh my gosh, because I based my list off a list that didn't play it and did well. What is going on? I could swear I literally looked up these lists recently. I'm like, oh, people are cutting Manaphy now. That's weird. Maybe people aren't cutting Manaphy, though, and my mind is just deceiving me. I'm confused. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My mind must be deceiving me. Because people don't seem to be cutting Manaphy, and I thought they were. I mean, I feel like it's not a terrible cut, but... Yeah, whatever. What, maybe it was Melbourne? It might have been Melbourne. No, still Manaphy. What is going on? I could swear. It's okay. Yeah, anyway. Okay, I'm gonna put the Manaphy back in soon. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put Manaphy back in eventually. But for now, it's alright. You need Manaphy, it does the best. Yeah, I think I do need Manaphy, you're right. Anyway. My fault. I need to be right back, but I'll be back very soon. It should be like 2 minutes or something. On break. I think I'm going to try and find the tournament I was talking about, the list that I based it on. Because there's definitely one that I based it on that did not play Manaphy and did pretty well, I think. It made day 2. I'm trying to find it. Because it actually didn't play Manaphy. And instead played a second Artazon. Although I thought instead of second Artazon, Debo might be better. And it did well. But it also played Lost City on top of the second Artazon, was the interesting thing. I'm going to try and find it. This one plays Manaphy, but no Jirachi, which is interesting. That's kind of cool. And it plays double Lost City as well. Probably correct. Yeah, it's probably correct to play Manaphy, I think. Where is the list I based it on? Because it was a really interesting list that I kind of liked. I think it was in Dortmund, but maybe it wasn't. Guess it wasn't in Dortmund. Was it in Knoxville? It was definitely in a recent tournament that I based it off of. This was it. No, this one played Manaphy as well, so this was not it. Because it played also Lost City. Can't even find it at this point. That's weird. I know it existed. This one played V-Guard Energy. That's also weird. My mind is completely blanking at this point. Very weird. Because there are specific lists I know I looked at, and I saw other lists similar as well. But at this point, I can't find it. What tournament was it even at? Not Singapore regionally. Well, the list I speak of seems to have vanished from my memory. Very odd. Okay. That's okay. No problem. I'll probably add the Manaphy back in next time I play Zard, but I'm not too worried about it. I think I can still do well with this version. I think it should be fine. Slightly sketchier, though. Not too worried, though. Alright. There's a minute and a half about until the next round, so... I'm also going to look a little bit at the metagame more. So I kind of stopped looking when looking at the Charizard lists. But now I'm going to actually look at the Goldengo list, which is somehow the third most popular deck. That's kind of crazy that it's that popular, but I guess it's fun to play, so... Looks like the average Palkias is more than one. It's interesting how... It looks like maybe multiple people are playing more than one Palkia. I don't think I've ever seen more than one, but maybe it's good. I'm not so sure. I'm not a fan of it, personally. Only half the people have Spiritomb? I thought it was generally more than that. But it looks like, yeah, it's only half of them with the Spiritomb. That's kind of weird to me. I thought there would be more Spiritomb, generally. But it looks like there's less than I expected. Very interesting. Adamin? Yeah, I don't think it's necessary. Scizor is definitely the worst way to play it. The Playing Faith Gimmighoul looks interesting, but I think the only reason you play it is because it's new, not because it's actually the better Gimmighoul to play. Flips coin if heads, prevents all damage done to it, but that's just generally not worth it. Because the Copper family is better between the 250 HP ones. Just gets you more set up. Yeah, the rest of the deck isn't too surprising. I guess not everyone playing Roxanne is a little unusual. I think Roxanne is very good in the deck to play at least one. Then tied with Goldengo is Gardevoir. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff in that list. Most of the weird stuff is what Arctic fought that I mentioned earlier. Oh, the next match has started. I'll talk about Gardevoir in a little while after this match. Come on! I'm fighting Snorlax Stall. I have to pray he bricks, otherwise I literally can't win this tournament. Like, That's terrible. Why do I have to fight Snorlax Stall, bro? I mean, it's winnable. It's just really bad. Especially if I don't start with Charmander. Well, this is terrible. It's also the Pidgeot Snorlax Stall, so I guess like Pidgeot, it's Snorlax control kind of thing with Pidgeot, which I hate fighting. I feel like I'm just gonna lose here. I mean, it's technically possible I win. It's gonna be very difficult. Let's see if he's accepted. He has. Okay, he's restarting. If I win this, that'll be amazing. It is best of 1, which gives me a better chance, but it's still a horrible matchup. I think I go first, just to get set up as fast as possible. I want to get an early attack if possible, and just get him locked from there. Hi, do you want to know something? Yeah, what up, Cassie? What would you like to tell me? Oh, there's a challenge. Cool. Let me know whatever you want me to know, Cassie. Heads. I'll go first. If I start with something bad, I'm just losing. Charmander, please. That's nothing. Okay, that makes you worried, but Mulligan is tough because I wanted him to not get set up, but it looks like he's probably going to get pretty darn set up. Charmander is the best start. This Charmander, I think. Yeah. The problem is that I don't have a Rare Candy available, which I need to find one fast. Starts with Snorlax as well, which is scary. Got the Zard from PAL Dates. Fades on 4th pack ever. That's amazing. Wow. Lucky. Well. Patch. Pass. At least I got nothing you can easily trap. I need a Rare Candy here. Mawile, okay. Need a candy, bro. That's a lot of setup, which is really tough. The more setup, the worse for me. Am I going to be using steady fire breathing for 30 here? Maybe I should start with the other Charmander. It does do 10 to itself, though, so maybe not. You got lucky with that Zard. Wow, Cassie. $200. It really is that much? I did not know it was that much. Wow. Very lucky. Good for you. Alright, I need a Rare Candy here. That's not a Rare Candy, but it can give me a Charmeleon. Do I weigh this? Do I get rid of Charmander? I mean, he can Echoing Hornet. But is that really an issue? I don't think it is. Well, see, he can knock me out. No, he can't. He can knock me out with Pidgeot, actually. So I have to prepare for a knockout by Pidgeot. I actually have to make sure that doesn't happen. I think I get rid of Fire here. I want to be able to attack with Charmeleon, maybe, though. I guess I get rid of Boss. Get a Melion. Start evolving up. I do need to get down another Mander because he possibly could knock me out with Pidgeot EX. That is definitely an option he has. Patch. Combustion. He's probably going to try and gust me, which is not ideal, but I kind of have to manage it. Yeah, my mom got it for me. She gave me all the rarest cards every day. That's awesome. That's very lucky. I'm glad you got that, Cassie. So, obviously I'm about to be gusted by Boss. But I can't let Pidgeot just knock me out as well. It's not worth it, so have to put down a Charmander. Definitely the fact that this is a Pidgeot build makes things a lot tougher for me. I need to find an Arven for Rare Candy. That's what I need, bad. Quick search, I assume, for boss's orders. He has one boss's orders. I gotta hope it's prized. It's prized, that's much better for me. Yeah, darn. Alrighty. I still got barely anything on my hand, though, which gives me a chance. Just the fact that I have nothing available. Ultra Ball, nothing. End turn. Oh, I have to go, sorry. That's fine, Cassie. I'll see ya. This is a bad setup, but Erica's not doing much. That's the good thing. Misfortune Sisters, probably fine. I just hope I don't lose all my rare candies. I need to find Arven and get a rare candy available. And I need to get an Arven fast. Very soon. That Pidgeot's can do everything he needs. Instant charge. That is a humongous hand. That's a Pidgeot. That's not useful. End turn. Kind of wishing I had another Charmeleon, but I don't. Sydney, nothing. Nothing there. But it does make him see that he shouldn't use Erica. Instant charge. This is so tough. Arven does get me a candy, and then I don't get anything else. I just get the candy. Because I want to make sure I don't draw into any of my superfluous basics. Rare Candy, Tazard. And I'll definitely get the energy. And now I just have to hope I don't draw into any Pokemon anytime soon. Because if I do, I probably just lose. Sitting Simulator? Yes, that's what this matchup is. It's a sitting simulator, for sure. Charmander, I did not want to pull that. Especially because I have an energy prize, which means now Erica could cause me an issue. I hope he just doesn't use Erica because he doesn't think I have a Charmander. Super Rod. Ugh. Hate this match. I need to find an Arven so I can Lost Vacuum away the Charmander. That's what I need. I'm hoping he doesn't Erica. That would be my worry. Erica could cause me huge issues. Ooh, Mimikyu. That's a problem as well. Mimikyu is for sure a problem. Because I can't actually hit the Mimikyu. Ooh, Iono. That could be really bad. I'm wishing I had the other Charmeleon because I could actually knock out the Mimikyu with it, but I can't with this one. Okay. So he's probably going to retreat into Mimikyu, in which case I have to start attacking with the other Charmeleon. Which is a really bad thing to have to do. But if I have to do it, I will. Defiance Vest on the Mimikyu? No! So what, now I'm only doing 20? That's awful. Dang. This is so bad. Arven. So that can give me a vacuum to remove the Defiance Vest, which I think is the correct thing to do. Arven. Are my vacuums seriously prized? What the heck? That's so bad that my vacuums are prized. Well then, what do I even get? I guess I can get a Switch. Maybe? Is that even worth it? I don't want to thin my deck anymore, though. I don't want anything thinned out of my deck. I think I just Devo here. Put the Pidgeot back. Hope he can't get too set up. Devo. Jeez. This is so bad. I didn't realize all my vacuums are prized. That's awful. Oh, I got rid of a vacuum earlier. I probably shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have gotten rid of the vacuum. That was a mistake. I didn't even realize I had one in the discard. Yeah, getting rid of a vacuum earlier was probably a big mistake. That's tough. Erica's, it fails. That's good. Hoping doesn't find Rare Candy Pidgeot anytime soon. Collapsed Stadium isn't a terrible thing to put out. Make him discard something he wants. Yeah, I'll put it out. Make him discard a piece. Get rid of the Pidgey, really? Interesting. I think I retreat here. Considering I can't damage him. I could Iono. Make him try to start bossing past and find the vacuum. Because I do have plenty of boss left. I think that's tough. It's a tough choice. Yeah, I want to find the boss. I think I'm going to Iono. I just need to draw in the boss soon, so it's like worth it. There's a boss, but there's a Lumineon in hand too. That's bad, because if he traps my Lumineon, I probably just lose. But he has Erica in the discard, which means he can't do it immediately. Silene, that gets Erica back. Oh, he gets Erica back, and Lumineon's in my hand. I'm assuming he gets Erica here. Did he get Erica? It doesn't even show me. He didn't get Erica. Okay, that's good. So he did not get Erica back. That's less worrisome, but I'm still in a bad position, of course. So I bought the Pidgey here. PAL pad. There goes Erica back in, I assume. Yep. Okay. And now I boss the Pidgey. Boss Pidgey. Knock it out. Can I find like an Iono? I wanted to find a way to get the Lumineon out of my hand. But I didn't. Erica, how did he draw that off the Rotom, bro? That's so lucky that he drew it off the Rotom. Really? That's so lucky. So I pretty much just lose now, right? Considering he drew that off the Rotom. Jeez. So lucky. How did he just draw it immediately? Ridiculous. Do I Iono? I don't know, man. This is terrible. I just lose, I think. Especially because Collapsed Stadium's in the discard, so I can't use that as a strategy either. I mean, I can always boss and retreat later. I have a Gust left, at least. This is so bad. Switch. Burning Darkness. Knockout. So obviously he brings up Snorlax. And then I'm probably just in a terrible position. I think I'm lost at this point. Can't believe he found that. Counter catcher, yeah, exactly. Geez, Garvey and more resources, great. Well, let's see what I can do. Probably not much. Shouldn't have gotten rid of the vacuum early on. I didn't realize the other one was prized. Would have been in a better position if I hadn't done that. Eventually I can try and boss the Rotom and then attack it with Choice Belt. Along with an Iono, maybe? I guess I can't Iono immediately, but that's like an option, I guess. To try and boss Rotom, knock it out with a Choice Belt. And retreat manually when I do that. I'll attach ahead of time, might as well. You're gonna stall him with Iono? I mean, I can try to go for a tie. It's kind of an option. Oh, he picks up the Rotom. Okay. That actually makes things tough. I can always Iono then boss the Mimikyu, which allows me to retreat, but that doesn't do much for me. I don't think I'm winning this, but we'll see. The thing is, I got 22 cards in the deck. Alright, so let's talk about, I guess I could boss the Mimikyu, and that's like the only way I have to get out of the active at this point. What's he doing now? Silene, okay. He's now playing Pidgeot V, so he does not have an infinite deck. I mean, technically possible. He decks out before me, just because he does not have a way to make his deck completely infinite. Which is good. If he had a way to make his deck completely infinite, I'd be in a bad position, but technically it's not infinite. How many Silene is he playing? He's playing one Silene, so once that fails, he kind of runs out of cards. So essentially just the one Silene could fail, eventually. Stalling the stall, exactly. I mean, it's not really stalling, I'm playing completely legally, but still, kind of tough. Turn. He's playing Chi EX, that discards 2 cards, okay. How many cards are in my hand? I wish Live would tell me, but it doesn't really like to. This is so weird, man. So weird. What are chances like Iono sticking all the counter catchers in the bottom of the deck or something? This is ridiculous. I don't know. I feel like it's so hard to play stall in an online tournament, though, because people can just make the deck take forever to end. Ugh. Silene again? I mean, if this is double tails, he could actually deck out before me. Oh, it's in one heads. Still, if he gets a double tails on a Silene soon, he could actually deck out before me, just because of how much thinner his deck is than me. Which is really interesting, actually. I'm assuming he got PAL Pad back, right? Yeah. No, he didn't get PAL Pad back. What did he get back? Oh, he did get PAL Pad back. He has double PAL Pad. The thing is, eventually the Silenes won't work, so. Again, Erica, Silene, okay. This is so weird. So weird. Just ending turn repeatedly. Live takes forever to end the turn for some reason. Kind of annoying. Lost City. I guess I can replace Stormy Mountains. I guess maybe that wasn't worth it, but the thing is, it prevents him getting a Rotom with my strategy of like bossing the Mimikyu later. Which might not be a good strategy, but is a strategy I have as an option. Double tails. Oh my gosh. That's kind of crazy. End turn. I gotta make sure never to get within 2 cards in my deck. How many? It's Fortune Sisters in his discard. It is. Okay, he's only playing 1 Fortune Sisters. That's good to know. Team yelled, oh my gosh. Well, thankfully if Silene is double tails again, then he doesn't necessarily win yet. Just gotta hope that Silene is double tails, essentially. This is getting ridiculous. I know it is ridiculous. It's insane. I still got the slight strategy of bossing Mimikyu. It's probably not going to work out. But I mean, I could just play for tie. I mean, I'm definitely playing legally. It's still weird, though. Like, where's my boss? What the heck? This is getting ridiculous for sure. I'm sorry if it's hard to view. In the meanwhile, I'm going to look at the poll. Of course, I need to end my turn at a reasonable rate, but I'm also going to look at the poll that's going on. I'm curious what people think about Zard being the best deck. Okay, so, okay, 57% say it is the best deck. That's interesting. It's kind of a close call. People aren't quite sure, but it looks like slightly favored for yes. So 7 votes, 57% say yes, it's the best deck. I'm pretty sure, let me check, the only way for him to deck me out in one card is with the, yeah, he did get Misfortune Sisters back. I need to be careful about my deck size. I think I actually went Iono a little bit early in case of Misfortune Sisters, because I don't know actually how many items he's going to discard. Yeah, I need to Iono, because Misfortune Sisters could cause me issues. I need to be very careful about Misfortune Sisters, because I am a little bit worried about it. So here's the thing. He could deck out first now. That's what's kind of crazy. Judge, board state hasn't changed. There's no judge call there. This is completely legal. It's kind of weird. I mean, this is how I felt playing Mawile, or playing Dreepy in my Mew. Because I did a very similar situation. The board state ended up looking very similar to this. The whole game worked out in a similar way. So the thing is, once a Silene fails, he decks out before me. I can boss the Mimikyu. I think I do. And then I retreat. And start attacking with Charmeleon. And hope he can't find Counter Catcher. It only does 10 damage. That's kind of crazy, but it can knock him out over time. So we'll just hope that works. If it doesn't work, it's okay, though. Penny, darn. Well, there goes the Mimikyu. Counter Catcher. Oh, and Counter Catcher. He has everything. Okay. Well, I don't think I have anything left. I'll just keep going. Oh, I can Super Rod as well, because there is a Fire Energy in my discard now. Because I retreated. Of course, Super Rod just does one card. So I guess it's actually equal using Super Rod. It's the exact same number of cards available as the number of cards I played. But it does get a Fire Energy back for, like, retreating Lumineon or something. I'm really hoping his Silene is double tails, because then he actually decks out before me. Come on, man! Oh, man, double heads! No! So I'm going to see how many PAL pads and Team Yells he has left after this. It's the opposite of what I want it to be. Double heads. He got rid of the... He got the Team Yells cheer, but he did not get a PAL pad, which is surprising. How many PAL pad is he playing? He's playing 2 PAL pad. Okay, so he got the Team Yells cheer, but that might not be enough for him. He still might deck out before me, which is kind of crazy. I feel like he should be playing Pidgeot V, but maybe not. Just means Smum's deck off. Sydney ain't gonna do that. Oh, it does get rid of a tool, actually, so we can turn the Choice Belt. This is so weird. This is such a weird match. Oh my gosh. Ericuz. Why would he Ericuz? It just leaves me with another possible attacker. If he puts an attacker into the active, it actually hurts him. I guess he could Counter Catcher afterwards, but like, there's a possibility I had an attacker in hand, and then he just puts it down. I'm like, oh, Rare Candy's art or something. Misfortune, okay. Really didn't get hit much, did it? And now his Fortune's in the discard as well. Yeah, nothing. I just end my turn. This is so weird, man. This is the weirdest match I've played in a while. He needs to start using Chi-Yu soon, I feel like. Because the thing is, if he uses Chi-Yu, I have Zard stuff. Oh, I actually don't have my Switch in the discard, doesn't do I? Oh, no, I do. So if he uses Chi-Yu, that could actually cause issues for me, because Zard would be stuck. Yeah, if he uses Chi-Yu, I could deck out. So I'm assuming he's going to start using Chi-Yu very soon. Just as a way to win. It requires a fire energy, but it could work for him. Because he's instant charging into the Chi-Yu, I assume. Are all my Rare Candies gone? Yes, they are. Okay. So I don't think I'm able to attack with Zard, and I don't think I'm able to retreat it either, am I? Yeah. So he's obviously going for Chi-Yu here. Just a bit scary, actually. Chi-Yu, there we go. Saw that coming. Switch card into Chi-Yu. And it starts discarding my deck. Team yells cheer. Get his deck a little bit bigger. Okay. I need to draw into Iono here. No, Iono's gone. That sucks. I think I'm out of Iono now, right? I think so. How many do I play? I don't even know. Wow. That should just win the game because he trapped the Zard. Yeah. That's probably it. If I had drawn the Iono, I might have had a chance, but instead it was in deck. I didn't draw it in time, sadly. Yeah, play this 5 energy attack with Radzard. I already have 2 in play, so I can't get 5 in play, sadly. Yeah, it looks like he's winning this one. Very close game, though. Maybe I should have held on to the Super Rod, just in case of him doing something like this. Yeah, end turn. Well, it looks like he's winning this. That was a ridiculous game. Absolutely insane. If I had drawn the Iono, I might have had a chance. But I didn't draw into it, sadly. And he decks me out. GG. That was crazy. You have 4 mana to cancel. He decked me out with Chi-Yu, and I couldn't get the Zard out of the active, so I couldn't stall, really. And also, it's not legal to stall. RIP, yep. The Chi-Yu made it tough. Yikes. The thing is, if I had drawn into Iono in time, I would have been able to Iono, and probably the Chi-Yu didn't have time to deck me out. So, it was close. I definitely think I need to play Manaphy in this deck, but, yeah, I got so unlucky to fight stall. How many stalls are there today? There's 3 Snorlax stall. How many of the Pidgeot control is there? Snorlax, Pidgeot, bruh. There's 5 Snorlax stall out of, like, I guess out of 120 players. I mean, there's no way at this point. Yeah, I can't make cut anymore, exactly. I think I'm going to play one more game just for practice, considering the next round starts in 2 minutes. And then I'm probably going to drop. But one more game for you guys and for practice. I got so unlucky to end up fighting Pidgeot Control, which is a terrible matchup. I don't know. Wish I got a little bit luckier with my matchups, to be honest. Tough for sure. Well, that's okay. I'm definitely not used to playing Zard, so that's one thing. I'm new to the deck. But I'm getting better. What's your opinion about GLC? I think GLC is a fun format, but the tough thing for me is that it uses expanded cards. And I just don't own enough expanded cards to build a competitive GLC deck. So it is cheaper, of course, because it's all one prizers, but I still don't own enough cards in expanded to really build GLC without having to spend more money on it. So that's my one problem with the GLC, is that it ends up being costly because it uses expanded cards. Sucks that I thought Snorlax. Very unlucky. Alright. Surferior V-Star. I feel like this one's actually still... I feel like... I don't know, this is a weird matchup. It's got Fortress EX, which if they use it, it knocks them out and gives me 2 prizes, and that's kind of the way to power it up, so I guess that's good. So despite it being grass deck, I think it's an okay matchup. Let me see, is there prizing for top 16? There's not. Alright. Let's do this game. It's fun. It's a Surferior V-Star Fortress EX deck. It's 1 Spidopt EX as well. 1 Wochien EX. It's got a bunch of weird stuff. Very unique deck. Don't know if it's that great. Can restart. Very odd. Very unique though, which is cool. For me, it's way more fun format than actual standard. Interesting. I don't know, I haven't played it much, so I don't know for sure how fun it is. I'm sure it's pretty fun though. Charizard is not feeling that great right now, my goodness. I'm sure it's a pretty solid deck, but it's feeling kind of tough to play. Ooh, now Charizard EX being the best deck is 56% no. So people are going more for no. That's interesting. I definitely think it's not the best deck right now. I don't know. I don't know what the best deck is. It's kind of hard. I don't know if there is a specific best deck. It's kind of hard for me to put my finger on. Ew, I don't want to start with Lumineon. Well, I guess I have Switch, so I can start with Radiant Charizard safely. I don't want him to knock out Radiant Charizard early, though, because that's really good in this matchup, because he has a lot of grass types. Okay, my turn. VIP. Rotom. I'll get this Charmander. Not any crazy prize, but it looks... How many energy? 1 energy prized. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there's 2 Rare Candy in hand. I was about to say, I'm like, is there that many Rare Candies prized? No, it's just 1 in hand. VIP. Stone. VIP for Charmander. And Pidgey. Maybe this was a wrong Charmander to get. I think it might have been right, though. I'm not sure exactly. Do I level? No, I don't level ball. I just end my turn. Okay. There's Superior B. I would like to be able to knock out that Superior B if I could. It's likely I can. Because I bossed it and I knock it out with Choice Belt, essentially. Do I have enough pieces to do that? I think I do, yeah. I have just enough pieces to knock out the Superior B-Star. Does require me to use Lumineon, though. Care to duel after this if you have time? Sure, Dr. Alfred. I'll actually duel against you on stream if you want. I have you added as a friend and stuff, so I'll duel against you on stream. I think that'll be fun. Gives me more to do on stream, for sure. Considering I'm not doing well in this tournament. Alright, my turn. So. Oh, wow. That makes things easier. So I do need to get Arven still. Put down. I guess technically I don't need Arven, but it makes it easier. So I assume that Switch is in deck, right? Yes, it is. Arven. Use Arven. Switch. And Choice Belt. Okay. Looks like I will have to use Seal Stone, sadly. Pidgeot for Charizard. If I had one more card, I could Ultra Ball for the Charizard. But I don't have one more card in hand, so I got a Pidgeot for it. Rare Candy. Zard. Use Infernal Rain. I'll get one on the Radiant Charizard as well. Might as well. New strategy will outclass that deck. Will outclass what deck? Sorry, I didn't quite catch which deck you're talking about. Seal Stone. Oh, I Arven! Shoot! I Arven. I'm an idiot. I Arvened. That was stupid. I could have gotten it without using the Arven, I'm pretty sure as well. No, I couldn't have, but I messed it up. I forgot that I Arven for some reason. That was dumb. Okay. Well, shoot. I shouldn't have used Stone. Guess I can get a Charmeleon in play, just get more set up. But that was my fault. It's okay. I don't know how I forgot I can't boss an Arven in the same turn. That was dumb. It's okay. New strategy will outclass like Future Box Charizard deck. I think Future Box is actually really weak. Charizard is definitely the best deck post-rotation. I don't see any deck that does as well as Charizard after rotation. Future Box, the problem is it has a really low damage output and has kind of tough time getting energy acceleration, which is tough if you have bad energy acceleration and low damage. And Future Box so far in Japan has not been doing well. You could have, I think. No, I couldn't have bossed because I already used Arven, so I couldn't boss, and I can't counter catcher because I'm not behind on prizes. So essentially, I just messed it up badly. I don't think it's going to matter too much, though. Because I can knock him out with Radiant Charizard here. Yep, exploding energy. Saw that coming. If he knocks me out with Superior, I'm actually okay. Yeah, it would be cool if Future Box was good. Maybe it'll be good after they release more stuff for Future, but right now it's looking like it's not going to be very good at all. Going to be overall quite weak. That is crazy. Getting 5 energy in play. But you also knock yourself out, which is tough. Ooh, PAF. And Iono. Okay. Shutting me down a little bit. Kind of wishing I hadn't used Seal Stone. Ooh. Gotta hope Iono gets me something. Yeah, having the Choice Belt here is incorrect. If I had attached to my bench, I actually could have knocked him out next turn with the other Zard if I had attached to my bench. But I didn't attach to my bench, and therefore that's not an option. Future Ancient needs one more set to really be good. I agree. You could have if you didn't use Arven. I don't think I would have. No! Didn't he not use Squovet yet, though? He didn't actually knock me out. That's crazy. Which means I can knock him out here, because I do 210 exactly. Wow. And he has no energy left. That's really bad for him. What can he even do at this point? That puts him so behind. Alrighty. There's a Tarantula, interesting. Boss stall. Alrighty then, sure. Stall me. Stalling Charmeleon doesn't do all that much though. need a stadium removal. I've been digging a lot and not finding it. Which I think you're right. I think I did have it if I didn't use Arven. No, I didn't have Choice Belt available though. It's a problem. Because I needed Choice Belt. Give game. Not in hand because I can't use Charizard's ability to attach energy and Charmeleon has a precost of 2. So I don't have game quite yet. Now I have game. GG. Alrighty. That's all. Alright. So, I think I'm going to drop, and Dr. Alfred, you wanted to play against me, right? I'll play some games against you. Get some more practice on Charizard against some of your fun decks. I know you play some really cool stuff. Okay, I'm dropped. Looks like you're not online right now, Dr. Alfred. Well, I don't quite remember what your name was online, to be honest. You send me a request when you're ready. Ah, I forgot. You can't Pidgeot for Stadium. What a top deck. I know, right? Crazy good top deck. Alright, let me know when you're online and send me a request, and I'll play against you, Dr. Alfred. Play some fun games. And hopefully do better than I'm doing in the tournament, for sure. Would be great, because the tournament didn't do great. Or, I mean, I did okay, but I fought some really bad matchups for sure. Some of my worst. Wow, the Charizard EX best deck keeps flip-flopping. Now it looks like people are saying yes again. 55%. It's always close. Swap time to get on. Good luck. Sure. Cool. Actually, because I'm not in the tournament anymore, I'm going to fix my deck. I think I'm going to cut second Devo. Couldn't Manaphy. I think it's just generally necessary. Got it. Okay, whenever you're ready, you can send me a request. I think we're still friends. Alrighty. Alright, we'll see when you're ready. Go ahead and send me a request. Alrighty. Close the stream so I don't cheat. Okay. Sounds good. And then send me a challenge. There's Dr. Alfred. I'll send you a challenge, I guess. Since it looks like you're online. Might be reset the challenge at the same time, so you might actually... Did you? No, you didn't. Okay, I'll send another one. You want to fix your deck? I already did. Yeah, I already fixed it. Alright, good luck. Okay, heads. Let's see how this goes. Might as well update my record. Eh, that doesn't work. I'm not going to add the drop. I'm just going to say 2-2. There we go. Alright. Ooh, fighting. Whoa. Glamora? That is cooking with the Atticus that shuffles in. Ooh, we cook. We cook. That is nice. I love that. Whoa, 5 mulligans. Okay. That is cooking, bro. Very fun. I like it. Kind of awesome. Rock chest play. Oh my gosh. This is a crazy deck. I also have a crazy hand. But that's because of the multiple mulligans on this. Yeah. VIP. Pidgey. Yeah. Another Charmander. I get down Rotom. Now just draw some cards. I should have checked my prizes, but it's okay. Since it's a casual match, I didn't. Arven. There's a little bit of setup. I'm pretty sure Glamora does a coin flip, and if it's heads, then you take no damage, which is kind of ridiculous. Very powerful for sure. This is a fun deck. Tracking shoes. You're in a nest ball, okay. Sounds good. Gutsy pickaxe. Gets tracking shoes. Tracking shoes. That is a really fast deck. Considering it's a Glamora. Oh no! I have to discard 2 bench Pokemon. Oh my gosh. And he knocks me out. Wow. That's kind of insane. And the thing is, he also takes 3rd left. Are you playing it out? No, I dropped from the tournament. This is just against a friend. Against a viewer. 5-2 might make it. I still dropped. I'm probably not. Like, I'm getting tired anyway. I'm just gonna play a few matches against this guy and then. Yeah, I dropped. If I really wanted to, I could have kept playing, but I decided against it. I know. 5-2 might make it, but you need good resistance, and I definitely do not have good resistance. Considering I started so behind. I just started with a terrible record, so my resistance is going to be terrible. Resistance is opponent's win percentage for people who don't know, and kind of determines people with the same record who plays is higher. My opponent's win percentage is going to be really bad. So it's definitely not going to be doing anything for me. Why do I have so many fire energy in my hand? That's honestly ridiculous. $180. Yeah. I don't think I would ever be the 5-2 that makes it. I've fought some really low-ranked players, to be honest. My punishment percentage wasn't terrible before that round, but it definitely would go down that round. So it would be under 50%, which is bad. Let's see. Atticus is fun, doesn't it? So it says, if they're poisoned, shuffle in, draw 7. That's pretty darn good. Is a Brute Bond necessary if your attacker is already poisoned? Oh no, no other part of the Glamora line? That's tough. Or Jirachi. I don't need Counter Catcher. Oh, I've got a... Shoot, I've got one prize. That's tough. Should have Super Rotted first, I guess, although there are no Charizards in my discard. There are 2 Charmanders there, so I should have Super Rotted first. Okay. Charmeleon? There's not even a Charmeleon available. Sure, thin out. Lumineon, I guess? I don't know, man. I did not realize my prizes were that bad. Super odd. Get in double Charmander and Mew. And then at least I have the knockout. That's the good thing. Alright. Looks like I have 2 Charizards prize and I didn't realize it. Which is absolutely insane. Well, there's one of the Charizards. Great. Very interesting situation. Kind of odd for sure. But it's looking okay. This is kind of a fun deck idea. Very disruptive. Okay. This ball. There's a Glimmet. You need another Glimmet though. Another Bonnet. Wow. Pidgeot for a candy. I've only got 1 candy left. I actually want to play around Devo here. When it's a deck that I have no idea what it is exactly, I always have to worry about a Devo. So I'm going to start evolving up manually because of that. And then Boss Limit. Because you never know if there's going to be a pesky Devo. That poison's doing a lot of damage. Boss, okay. Charmeleon. Well, that removes my touch condition, which is good. Alright. Poison, but evolving removes touch condition. Of course, you can poison me again, but it means no poison coming out of my turn. This, I can Pidgeot for something. What do I even need? I don't know, man. What's even useful? Guess I can get rid of both tools like this. So vacuum away VIP. Get rid of the benched poison tool. Then knock out the active one with the poison tool and put that tool in the Lost Zone too. Or the tool doesn't go in the Lost Zone, but the Pokemon does. There we go. That's good. This is really working well. Alright. Gutsy Pickaxe. Oh, there's an Atticus. My turn. Knockout Sneasler. I could have bossed the poop on it, but I don't think it matters too much. Lost Sneasler seems good. And in theory, I have game. Alrighty. Gorman's definitely a fun deck, but it seems like it's a little bit inconsistent, so sometimes you don't get set up. Oh, that's the wrong one. Wrong one. Yeah, that emote is creepy. That smile is creepy. That's not the right smile. Alright, I think I'm just kind of going to end the stream. You saw how Zardes works and how I'm kind of terrible at playing it. And yeah, I think that's all for the stream. I enjoyed it for sure. I hope you guys did too. I'll see you. And by the way, join my Discord server. I'm thinking of doing a giveaway on my